During World War II, I was with the 385th Bomb Group, 549th Squadron. We got shot down over Berlin. The date was October 7th, 1944.
I was a ball turret gunner on a B-17, and on our second mission, I just had the ball by accident in the position where I saw our plane get hit between number 1 and 2 engine.
I'm a retired Air Force colonel, and I spent most of my career in Strategic Air Command, known as SAC. I had 8 missions when I was shot down on Bastille Days, 14th of July, 1943.
I'm originally from New York City, born in Brooklyn, New York. That's from where I enlisted in the Army Air Corps right after graduation from high school. I had 26 combat missions over Germany. I was shot down once on a mission to Cologne, Germany. I should have called in sick that morning, I guess.
I passed out from lack of oxygen. I was ready to go out the escape hatch, but there were several guys ahead of me, and I had to wait. Somehow, I can't remember how, I got out of it, and I found myself suddenly floating through the air, had my parachute on, and I decided to open it.
The plane vibrated so violently. I have never experienced anything like it in my life, and screaming through the intercom was our pilot saying, "Prepare to bail out, prepare to bail out." Well, I came out of that turret like I was shot out of a cannon.
I was amazed to find we were flying at 17,000 feet, no oxygen, and nobody seemed too perturbed about it. I was about the only one who was, because I was about to freeze to death.
You know, I was kind of surprised. I had no reservations about jumping out. But you know, really, what choice was there?
I landed in farm country, thank goodness, because the guys that landed in the city, civilians had been pretty mad. If you landed in Berlin, in the city, you were finished. They strung you up on the nearest lamppost because you were an enemy.
Now, this is a well-trained crew. Forget it. It was complete chaos.
I was wounded on my shoot-down, and it had a bullet back on my knee, and I had some 20mm shrapnel later on in the shootout.
Just got out of my chute. It was a very rural area. There was nothing around, except there was a farmhouse about a quarter of a mile away. And I got out of my harness and I cautiously made my way over to the barn, and I figured I'd hide there until it got dark.
But the worst was yet to come, because then we got taken to an interrogation center, and there you got put into, in effect, what was a closet. No light. You could count the nails in the sheetrock.
A fighter plane started towards us. Our top gunner, the engineer, got so excited he started to fire at this plane coming in. And our pilot was screaming, "My God, that's a Spitfire!" This Spitfire pilot, all he had to do was realize he was being shot out, and away he went. We never saw a friendly fighter after that, but we got back okay.
And I had 2 others beside myself who made it back by evasion to the United States.
Only a day earlier, the Germans pulled out of that very area. So I was just extremely lucky. Someone up there was watching over me.